I tell you what, the awards start closer towards the end, you know.
Are we including have a list of his films?
Yeah, this is Tom.
Okay.
Also, when he directed Confessions of a Dangerous Girl.
Well, what's that?
Did he direct Michael? No,
Michael Play.
Yeah.
Michael Play.
Yeah, and Good Night Goodbye, which is a really good film, and that can be a whole section shot in black and white like Citizen Kane.
Yeah, he also apparently takes producer credits on a lot of these films in here.
Cool.
What kind of film is this?
The Informant, Menace Derek Goes, which he was in. Hope for Haiti Now.
Okay. Basically, the premise of
He's
this
an
is
executive
that
producer
we're
on
making
Stand
a
Up.
film about George Clooney, but it's going to be like, have you seen like Walk the Line or Ray or Malcolm? It's like a film about his life, about him growing up and achieving
I like to
all this
think that's
stuff.
why I imagine I would like would have been.
So it's kind of like a fictionalized version of his life.
Can you make it really long, like the Charlie Chaplin book that lasts for about 4 hours?
We're going to, things will be stretched out. There's going to be long shots of people staring into space and
Yeah. It's
there's more scenes.
there's a lot. It's a very spacious film.
a very
You know
spacious film.
you have that advert you did for the coffee machine.
It's
He
full
looks
espresso.
really
Yeah.
good in that.
Yeah, we're gonna pick our favourite bits of Clooney to concentrate on. With
I don't know why I'm
the coffee,
No, this
the
is the
Haiti.
value. Okay. Structurally, we think it should start with the most important moment of his life, then flash back to childhood,
Okay.
build up his career
Yeah.
back to this important moment in his life.
Could start from birth.
Oh, did this have Chris's cake?
Birth scene.
Yeah, let's
Don't go give birth to one. Just like a big pair of legs, like a pair of legs, so then you just come bursting out of it.
He's like, what was in that icing?
And then we have
Yeah,
a
it tells
reverse
me
shot
a lot,
of
okay.
the legs, green screen, and then we just
What was the
green
actual
screen
cake
it,
part
genuine
then? Okay,
bits of
Was it shoes?
I was really so just get naked, boot him out,
Very
and
good.
then rotate him, just put the gun.
Quite fudgy.
Yeah.
Right, everyone, the flash will not go up, but we can try it in there.
Oh, it's a camera.
Am I at the head of the table? Like, I'm in
Oh,
front.
yeah.
We're in a...
Yeah. Well, you're
Don't
here
worry, just
to
let me
write some
through.
really badass dialogue for some scenes.
Yeah.
Like just like heroic moments, maybe like a swelling score.
Or you finishing at Haiti?
We're not sure. What, quickly going through his films, right?
I feel like
What-
it should be something that doesn't seem important to begin with. Like it's just like something happens with a cup of coffee, and its significance isn't obvious to the end of the film. Essentially, I want him to drop his coffee and say rosebud, and then we do the rest of the film.
Or just like,
Can we not get... Should we
It's a
just...
Citizen Kane reference.
he schools his hands trying to make coffee. He's like, if only you could just get a capsule and put it into like a coffee machine and it would make it. And then by the end of it, it's all like, wait,
We need to
Warren,
do plot
can you just read a list of like quickly through the films, and then we'll just pick the ones that we think are most significant or are famous, or we just feel like would be most interesting.
We can jump around in time as well.
Yeah.
Like it's more like the linearity is the significance to the final point, not to necessarily the timeline of reality.
What George Clooney films?
Is Caitlin playing Rosemary?
So it's quite good if in the cinematography as well we can have scenes where like where the way it's structured, where it fades into, or even without recognising that it's got into another film, maybe even just the colour changes, but it's almost the same scene, where suddenly somewhere else.
This is what I'm talking about. Establishing shot.
Was he in that
Dates,
one with
colour
that
filter.
woman?
He's good friends with Obama.
He's good friends with Obama. Oh, Darius.
All the black men in the film were played by Darius.
Okay. So I'm going to go through the ones that are like films and things that...
Can't write all black men on the board.
I think it looks like Watchmen from here's the phone. Yeah.
Okay, ER.
Good point.
ER, he plays Mark Ace Colmer. First,
The ER days.
Oh,
Go,
yeah.
let's stop. Can you put
ER
ER? I think
ER
after
is
maybe we
huge.
do childhood, big break in ER. Maybe that should be the sequence of things.
Yeah, but keep in mind we can jump around from him like doing a complicated surgery to holding like something on the
Okay.
set of.
his first film is called Return to Horror High.
No.
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 Combat Academy.
No.
Yeah.
Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Maybe a scene where he's pounded with tomatoes.
Let's have
Without
that in,
any
but don't
explanation.
explain it.
Yeah.
Just have.
Just
A man in a costume, a tomato costume walks past.
a scene of him fighting a man in a massive tomato.
Or we could just have you know, there was squirty ketchup bottles that are shaped like tomatoes. Just have loads of them, just throw them at him.
Just squirt him with tomato. But like, it could be a scene where he's talking very emotionally about piety and pigs and stuff like that, or whatever I meant.
Yeah, a voiceover about something much more important whilst we see him be pelted with tomatoes. Why am I volunteering to be pelted with tomatoes? Yeah, no, that's a
Is
good
somebody
idea.
narrating this, or is it just...
We're going to do a lot of voiceover.
I think
Please have
Samuel
Morgan.
L.
Please, like, get some Morgan Freeman.
What,
Yeah,
you
Morgan.
mean
And then
narrating?
snip it, and then snip
can we do the How I Met Your Mother thing where it's absolutely not obvious how the voices in the voiceover and the actual film connect? So it is George Clooney, but it doesn't sound like George Clooney in the film, even though he's got a completely different voice.
Okay.
When are you doing this by?
Friday.
What, you filming it?
No, we're filming it tomorrow and Thursday.
What?
Yeah, we've left this kind of like...
Okay.
It's
Right,
like you could overwrite things.
Film,
Yeah. Karen.
The Harvest, that doesn't
No.
sound very interesting. He's playing a lip-syncing transvestite.
It's still not... It's not people have got to be like, oh, that's George Clooney.
Okay, ER, Friends, he's in an episode.
No.
No.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Doesn't he play the Doctor from ER?
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
I think he is some sort of
Will that involve a complicated set?
Can we have Quentin Tarantino? Do we have anyone with a weird bean-shaped head? Like a misfit? Like, do we have...
ER.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
surely he came
What
back.
does-
And
what
there's
does-
a,
what-
no,
What
there's
does the other one stand for?
a E/R.
And who does he play in E/R?
Mark Coleman.
What's the same man?
It's a
No, he
different-
plays
Same
Dr.
show.
Doug Ross. In the other, in
Secret identity. Come on, let's move on. Let's not
Same
worry
thing.
about this kind of
It
thing.
might be a wiki thing. From Dusk Till Dawn, One Fine Day, Curdled, Full Tilt Boogie where he plays himself, The Peacemaker.
I'd like to
Batman.
know more about him playing himself. Just
Yeah,
as an idea.
it's a documentary.
Because we could film that, like just refilm a scene from the film.
Yeah.
Hell, just intercut the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boogie. That is
Oh, Gaio.
okay.
Roberto Baggio.
Full tilt Baggio. I mean, that's what we're doing. George Clooney, Italy kid, taking the final penalty kick for the 1994 World Cup.
The Peacemaker, Batman and Robin, South Park.
Batman and Robin is definitely...
Yeah.
I love everything about that film.
Including the bit where Robin falls in the water, then in order to have him pulled out of the water again, we just reverse the film.
Yeah, that's Batman and Robin, South Park where he plays Sparky the dog,
No.
Thin Red Line.
Oh, maybe.
That's
Whoa.
a good film.
That would just
It's
require...
what shooting sounds. and
That would
stuff.
require a helmet,
I've heard of
flashing
it.
lights,
And some mud, yeah.
and some mud. And I
Yeah.
could be Terrence Malick, because no one ever would. Get your fucking ass in that trench. Pretty sure that's how it
Out of sight,
About the working
Waiting
left
for
of the man.
Woody.
I know you have to wait
Where he
for
plays
magic
himself.
hour to film
Terrence.
everything.
Yeah.
We could film it at
Al-
magic hour
Is it
as a homage
Crepuscular time.
to
M-A-L-I-K.
A CK, I think. Might be wrong. Oh, can you put
No,
little,
it's CK.
can you put Little Dan as Quentin Tarantino as well?
Yeah, I've got that the wrong way around.
Don't know.
Dan Rose.
He plays himself again in a comedic short called Waiting for Woody.
Little
I
Dan.
find it really hard to play myself after spending like doing your whole career playing somebody else. I'm forgetting who myself was. Yeah, like in certain situations.
Wait, say that again. That's going.
What's
in the
that,
film.
Robin?
You probably
Say it again. I'm writing it down.
I find it very difficult to play myself.
It would be hard, wouldn't it?
What did you say?
I find it very difficult to play myself.
That can be delivered directly to the camera.
Yeah.
While it's still
So many
being told to
different
the tomato.
Myself. I
That's
spent my
one.
whole
Why did it
career.
make my face big?
So I spent my whole career playing.
What, why are you writing down what I just said?
Because it's gold.
Oh.
This is going in the. This
Just
is
a practical point, can we
my
do a
whole-
tomato pelting at the end of the day?
Yeah.
You spend your career playing as somebody else, don't you?
Play spend your whole
Get to
career.
yourself.
So then you just, you know, you forget who you are. Who you was.
Because a lot of this film is a search for George to find his actual identity, which is inherently
Okay.
linked to coffee and pigs.
Three Kings.
No,
Then the earthquake pigs.
yeah. That could just be green screen desert, and then George Clooney.
George Clooney
in
and
your
the earthquake
arm.
pigs.
Is that what that one? Oh yeah, that was
No,
a,
maybe not Three Kings. Three Kings was kind of
the book that wrote itself,
no.
which is he stars himself.
That's good. That's why you're here.
South Park again, The Limey. Oh, that's not him.
Oh, is this the Steven Soderbergh years?
This is '99.
Because we could do a bit
Perfect
where we could
Storm.
show some of the Steven Soderbergh footage, which would just be a camera shaking wildly, and George trying to act in front of it.
The Perfect Storm, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely that.
Have him like pull in a fish.
Fail Safe. Oh, that's a TV program. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
That's
Hair thingy.
Who can play the Coen Brothers?
I think we should just have one person with a picture of each of them.
Glove trumpets.
It's a photocopy
Do the
stuff
Coen
on
Brothers
them.
from
That can be green screen.
Can't we have the same person who, but we never see them on screen at the same time? So one Coen brother will walk away to the other thing, and then like Ethan will walk on the other side. But it's just the same guy.
He walks out shot.
But they're wearing shirts that say they're wearing
Yeah.
shirts that
Yes,
say Joel.
Joel.
Yeah, they're wearing shirts that say Joel and Ethan, but it's the same person.
Yeah.
So who plays both Coen brothers?
That doesn't matter. No one really knows
Doesn't
what they
matter,
look like, so I could do that. Karen.
Spy Kids.
I
Oh, Ocean's
play all
11.
directors.
Yeah.
It's Terrence Malick. No, it's not. It's Joel Cohen.
Steven Soderbergh.
It's Steven Soderbergh. Who even knows?
Okay, well you don't need to be Terrence Malick. You Coen brothers.